It's gonna take a little bit till people tune in, I guess. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna set this up and do what I usually do. Let's see if the regular people are around. How that goes. I think I'll put you here. See, I think chat goes down there. Yeah. I guess in the meantime, I'll be drawing. Doing what I need to do. Yeah, if anybody's tuning in and the count isn't updating for some reason, I did this with my Reaper figure. I added teeth in an eyeball to make it more accurate to the movies. There we go. Let's focus better. Well, I haven't live streamed in a bit, but I'm gonna just do my thing, see how it goes. Yoko Ono's still here. Like so. Could draw something. What should I draw? Hey, there's someone tuned in. I don't know if you're a regular, but I'm just drawing. If you have any draw requests, you're more than welcome to pop them in the chat. I do cartoons mostly. I'm trying not to cheat because I'd... Oh, hello, how are you? I'll have this on in the background. I'm gonna just put on something. Barf American. Well, you know what? I like America. You might not, but I love America. Let's see, we'll put this on. Where is it? I have it somewhere. There we are. Nah, wait a minute. We'll do this one. Yeah. I have memories of this playlist. If you have this. Good playlist. Taliba, I don't know who you are. I guess you're from India. Hi, Grant the Great, how are you? I'm just drawing and so on. No American. I'm about to ban you from the chat there. I think you are being very un-American with that talk. Good. Why are you on live stream, Grant the Great? I'm just here to noodle around. At some point, I'm gonna get my laundry and start folding clothes. Oh boy, I have 11 people on now. That's strange. Hello, if you're just tuning in. I'm doodling, drawing, doing whatever I need to do. This Taliba person is being a little funny. Just bored? I understand. Helen. I guess your name is Helen. Nice to meet you, Helen. Love you. I don't know you personally, but I think you're an interesting addition to the chat. Turn this up a little bit. I think I'll start out with drawing. You love. What do you mean by that? Do you harbor a deep sadness? Speedy Cheeto, that is a very personal question. And to that I ask you, before I answer that, why do you ask? It's just a blank sheet of paper so far. I need to be told what to draw because I do best when I'm told what to do, is the idea. Uh, Policey, I don't know what that means. Yeah, yeah, Speedy Cheeto, I guess you could say I'm a little bit lonely. I'm just, doing my thing, and I like to be, where I can talk to people. Even do Shadow beating up Sonic. Hey, you know what? I'll do that, but I'll do you one better. I'll have Dr. Eggman in there too. I'm not good at drawing Sonic, but I'll try. I'll make it look really stupid. Bet. You FBI. I'm not FBI. I'm not the police. uh, this is awful. I wish I had a way to tilt the camera down so y'all could see what I'm doing. Let's see. This might work. All right, so we're starting out with Sonic. This is gonna look awfully terrible. And y'all are probably gonna find this obnoxious. Thank you, Grant. I'm trying to remember what other features he has. I guess he kind of has this weird little round thing, at least the classic one does. Here we go. Gloves, that's right. He has gloves. Let's see, so I guess we'll have him doing a stupid pose. Anybody has any questions in the chat, let me know. About my channel, about me, about how you're doing. I just like to talk. Guess he has those big, dumb shoes as well. Why do you draw? Well, I draw because it keeps me relaxed. It gives me something to do. It's a way I express myself. I like to express myself with my art or my writing. It makes me laugh a little bit sometimes if I draw something especially funny. Do you draw, Grant? I think the buckle would be down here. Yes. What kind of genre do you draw in? Do you draw in comics, in cartoons? What would you consider yourself a fan of? I used to draw in like a comic style in third grade the best I could, but then that kind of phased out. fix that. Cartoons, that's fun. Well, I do cartoons as well. I'm glad y'all are stopped here to listen to that. So I think Sonic will be pointing at Dr. Eggman. Something dumb like that. Let's see. I think that's about right. Yeah, he has the big gloves. Maybe we'll add some buckles to the belt. Like that. I think the shoes might have had rubber under them, so we'll do some rubber. You're doing this thing called Young Authors. Oh boy, is that for school? I did something called Young Authors in high school, the latter half in my junior and senior year, and I submitted 2 stories, and they both went pretty high, but they didn't win state, or I think one didn't make it to state, the other almost did. All right, I think we're done with Sonic. I think he might have some of the back spikes as well. And 2. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, now you've been pointing at Dr. Eggman, I guess. So how are we going to draw Eggman? Well, I think we'll do the animated Robotnik look. That might be fun. Oh, that's cool. Are you doing a story for it, Grant? Or are you doing something else like poetry? Poetry's not my strong suit. Hello, Gina Allen. How are you? I'm drawing right now. Just some stupid doodles for the heck of it. Fictional story. That's cool. Hi, Craig. How are you? Nice to have y'all drop in. I'm drawing. I think it's Dr. Eggman. I don't know. I think he's going to be a little cartoonish here. A little silly looking. It's cool that you're doing a fictional story, Grant. Keep that up. If you don't mind me asking what it's about. Looks good, thank you, Gina. Well, the light's kind of hitting it in a glare. There we go. That probably looks a little bit better, y'all. Grand, it's about this kid meeting a girl, and then the boy finds out he's moving and he's not moving, but the girl who just transferred there moves. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Well, let me try and pick apart Grant's story real fast. I'm trying to read that while I'm drawing. So, Grant, you say it's a story about the kid who meets a girl, and this boy finds out he's moving. So there's oh, good grief, I'm having a hard time. If you can elaborate a little bit more on that. Noah and Emily. Their character names are Noah and Emily. That's nice. I know a Noah, and I've known an Emily before. I think that works. Yep. Just give him some little tiny hands for kicks and giggles. So the boy is moving to a different state, but the parents cannot afford a house, so they didn't move. But the girl moves to a different house because her parents think it is not the right place for her. Interesting. Well, good luck on having that played out. I think we need a lot more, as writers, we need to put out a lot. I like fantastical works just as much as the next person, but I think we need more realistic stories like that capture things that we don't understand as humans. I think humans like to, well, I might be projecting a little bit on this, but I think humans always look for escapism, and because we're too afraid to look at the craziness that is ourselves. As strange as that might sound. Let's see, I think we'll do the boots like this. There. I think we've done it. If I can get the light angled right. How do we feel about that, chat? I think they're doing that thing like in the painting where it's the two figures like God and man doing that. It's very funny. All right, what else? What else do we do next? That wasn't quite the request, but I'm not good at drawing shadow. It's been a while since I played any of the Sonic games. So feel free to let me know. W Drawing. Thank you very much. Let me know what I should do next. Jump scare. Whoop, I think my tapes fell down. Some of this lighting doesn't always make me look too good. All right. Let me know what I should draw next. I guess I'll label this one for Monday the 19th. 1/19/2026. Okay. Ninja attacking a samurai. Well, I can't say I've drawn too many ninjas or samurais before, but I'll definitely give it a try. Let me do it on the back. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So a ninja attacking a samurai. What do ninjas wear? Well, there are a couple things ninjas could wear. They could wear kind of a baggy mask with an eye holes, like that. So they could have little beady eyes like that. Maybe a couple wrinkles in the mask. Black mask with black suit. Okay. We'll pretend that's black. I'm not very good at shading right now. And I guess it would be a tunic almost. And maybe this ninja's a bit chubby. He's a little retired and he doesn't get around very well. So we'll have a kind of a seam line going up here. And he needs a belt, doesn't he? Let's get that drawn. But maybe the belt's a bit too short for him because he's so chubby and retired. That the pieces don't hang down all the way. As a matter of fact, maybe it just sags a little bit. It's a strange looking ninja, but we'll go with that. All right, and maybe he's kind of, doing that little pose, I guess, where here's something. Oh, I think my lead broke. It is good enough for me. Okay, thank you very much, Grant. Glad it's good enough. Some wrinkles. It's a bit funnier. We're doing it on a micro scale. Maybe he has skinny old man legs. Maybe he's not old. Maybe he's just really thin and tired for some reason. Oh my. Those almost come down to a point. Look at that. As a matter of fact, his feet are so thin. Look at that. I feel like there should be more on the mask. Let me know if there should be anything more on the mask. You have a ninja versus a samurai. Now, I've never drawn a samurai before. I think I've drawn a ninja before, but I've never drawn a samurai. I'm not very well versed. Well, I guess a samurai always has that, hi Jonathan, how are you? Feel free to tune in. He needs some swords. I just saw that emoji and I thought maybe he needs swords. So we'll do that. We'll do some swords. Maybe the swords are just as crooked and kind of dilapidated as he is. Poor ninja. He didn't ask to be drawn like that. Do it like this. There we go. Old, yes. I saw Jonathan. I didn't mean to say Jonathan. I meant Jonamel. How are you, Jonamel? What brings you here tonight? It's night by me, at least. Let's see. I guess samurais always have that scary kind of mask look about them. Kind of a steel mask with a face on it that resembles something. Possibly like that. I don't know, I'm just working with what I'm thinking of. Long beard. So maybe the samurai has a long beard? Well, the headdress, there's more to the headdress, I know. It's gotta look like that. Wait a minute. That ain't right. It's gotta look more like that. Yep. Hey, if anybody's tuning in, feel free to message on the chat. I'm just drawing, I guess. I always forget how the headdress actually looks on the samurai. Well, I guess this leaves enough room for imagination. That could be anything if you want it to be. No, that's too high. Bring down. Bring down. There we go. Any idea? I'm not sure if I have any good ideas anymore. Ah, here's something. You can section it like that. Some quality like that, maybe added some wrinkles. Looks a little bit more samurai-esque. Like a mask. Maybe the samurai is just a little too cartoonishly wide. If this is even a samurai at this point. Excuse me for diverging from the prompt. There, I think it's starting to look like a samurai. Just a little bit. A samurai facing his archenemy, an old, crusty ninja. Well, I guess the samurai's old and crusty too, because he has a beard. What is your favorite game? When you say favorite game, I don't play video games very often, but when I do have a favorite game, and it's very niche. You probably don't know about this, but on Roblox, there's and I don't play Roblox very often. I feel like I've grown out of it. But on Roblox, there's a video game. Do you ever draw horror movie characters? I do, Craig. Let me know if you want me to draw a character. I'm more into the classics. But to answer your question about the video games, I have a very niche game that I play on Roblox. Some of y'all might have heard of it. It's called Bear, and it's just it's like a round simulation game where you play as either a survivor or a bear, which is a 2D kind of sprite that walks around, and it looks like a very poorly made teddy bear. And I play that, but I play the version not called Bear Alpha, but it's called Bear, and it has a little star sign next to it, and that's my favorite video game I play, right now at least. Yes, I have heard of it. Oh, good for you, Grant. Yeah, it's a fun game. Here, I'm gonna give the samurai some clawed fingers. Who doesn't like claws? Don't worry, Chad, I'm checking every once in a while. I was going to ask you to draw the creature from the Black Lagoon and Wolfman. You know what the funniest thing about that, Craig, is maybe Scream. Well, I have time for all of those, hopefully. You know, the funny thing about that is, Craig, is I pulled my classic movie monsters collection out just a bit ago and I put it in the living room. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up on some of those sometime soon with some fresh eyes. I watched them all when I was younger, and now I'm 20, and I want to watch them again. Last time I watched them was when I was a teenager, early teen. There we go, I think that's done. I think the samurai is about to claw at the ninja. Let's turn the light away again. Golly. Come on, there we go. I think the samurai is about to claw at the ninja. And the ninja's about to lose very badly. Look at that. Not very good. Did you hear of Scream 7? Well, okay, so grant my knowledge of Scream and most franchises stops at the first one. So, unfortunately, yes and no. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I've only seen Scream 1. And I guess if you count this as a Scream movie, I've seen Scary Movie. And that's about it. For the Scream franchise, at least. There is one exception. I love Friday the 13th, and I've I've seen all of the movies ever made. Freddy versus Jason, even that is what I mean. I collect horror physical media. DVDs is my forte and VHS. Okay, eso. I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. I'm not very good at translating either. Let me see what that means on my computer. Let's see. Translate. You can call me Gringo. That is not. Do I stop it? What does it mean? Oh, it's not out yet. Yeah, see, Grant, that's where my... Oh, what is that? Yeah, okay, so these are samurai and ninja fighting, and they're just doing their thing. So now I'm gonna draw some classic movie monsters. What was said? We said Black Lagoon and Wolfman. Okay. So these aren't going to be the original designs, but I'm going to try. Black Lagoon's always fun to draw. I have quite the experience of drawing fish people. I find that to be... Here, actually, I'm going to draw a full-size Black Lagoon. Craig, would you prefer a Lagoon Wolfman or a different monster for full size? Can you draw a mini Pika? Let me see what a Pika is. I don't play many video games, and that looks like a video game character. Oh, it's from Clash of Clans. Well, that's why. I don't know. You want to do Lagoon, Craig? Okay. I could see about drawing Pika. I'm just going to say it's not going to look very good. All right, let's draw kind of a larger creature from the Black Lagoon here. Draw Doraemon. Hold on, Craig. I'm going to pick that up in just a second. What is a Doraemon? Doraemon. Oh, And here's another thing. I'm not very good at manga or anime knowledge either. My little brother is, but I'm not. So be patient with me. Let's see. Portrayed by Jean Reno. I read that as Janet Reno for a second. I'll just do a quick little. There. I think it has a tumor. Sorry if that's traumatizing to anybody. No, you're good for recommending. I'm just doing my thing. So I'll just say, I don't know how to draw something if I don't know it. This thing has a bell collar. Hey, Craig, I'm going to draw your creature in just a second. I'm just trying to expand my knowledge a little bit. Has a collar and what? Do a freakishly bulbous head here. Yeah, there we go. How's that? What is my accent? That's a good question. I don't know what my accent is. What do you think my accent is? And I will answer you that. You say, my boy. Yeah, no. It's just, hold on, let me finish the body. Make a little dumpy piece out of it. Here, the story for this one is that he entered a toxic waste site and now he's a little freak of nature. How's that? He's stinky with radiation. Oh, thank you, Vincent. I don't get that very often, but I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Craig, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to hold off. Someone said I need to draw Homer Simpson. I love drawing Homer. Drawing Homer is a second nature to me, and there's that little turd. So I'm going to draw Homer, and I'll show you how I draw Homer. I start with the nose, and he might look a little dumber than usual. I draw the eye, and then I draw another eye smaller. Do that and that. I do this. So it's my version of Homer. It's not, Homer. But it's a version of Homer. I usually don't add the double chin, but I guess I'll do that now. Or I don't usually add a double chin, but I guess I'll do that this time. Instead of having him eat a donut, I'll have him thinking about a donut. How's that? A little blobby, nasty donut. There. Yeah, there's Homer. Let's give his double chin a little bit more. You see, I can always touch these up. I can always go over them with a darker shade of something so they look a little bit prettier. But, that's the beauty of pencil sketches is you have that and you have an idea out there. Now you could take that idea and you can do it whatever you need to with it. I guess we'll give him a little pot belly, arms. My screen just turned yellow. It's funny. Like yellow for Homer Simpson. Guess it gives him little ape hands. There's Homer. Thank you. I'm glad that y'all like it. Can you draw SpongeBob? Oh boy. Now listen here. Craig, I'm gonna draw a creature from the Black Lagoon in a second. Watching someone draw is relaxing. Oh, I'm glad. That's kind of why I'm doing this, so I can relax and so others can relax. You guys relax, okay? Take it easy. It's a good Monday night. And by the way, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He was a good man from all I know. But, internet slop will say otherwise. Looks like 13-year-old Simpson. Yeah, except the fact that he has a full beard there, right? Let's fix that. His muzzle's a bit funny. I think that made it worse. I think that gave him a nostril, actually. All right, we'll leave it at that, and then I guess we'll draw... Here, someone said SpongeBob. So I guess we'll draw a little SpongeBob here. Since he's a little dorky little turd. By the way, I used to like SpongeBob. Don't like it now because they made the show baby. Very baby-ish. Feels like a baby show now. There he is. There's your SpongeBob with his dumb little self and his dumb little anchor hat, too. He is. You don't understand anything I'm saying? So you're just watching the live stream? Let me know if I'm talking a bit too quietly, if that volume's better. Yeah, SpongeBob used to have adult tones, now it's crap now. Yeah, exactly. Craig. Craig. Let's flip over to the this side. We'll draw a creature, okay? Why don't I draw Bart Simpson? Because I don't know how to draw Bart. Not that well. Maybe Homer's trying to protect Bart from Sideshow Bob. Get it? I'll never make that joke again. Don't have a cow, man. Don't do this, man. I'm a little turd, man. I'm El Bardo, man. Don't have a cow, man. Whenever I look at a cartoon, I think of food. Draw Cartman taking a shit. Who is this guy? Travis Lake? Okay. Well, sure. Craig, listen. I'm going to do Cartman taking a shit, and then I'll move on, okay? Don't have a cow, man. That's what Bart's saying right now. He's saying, don't have a cow, man. He wears shorts. He's saying, eat my short cow, man. Eat my cow shorts, man. There we go. Oh, wait, I need to see that. Okay. Let's see. This might get me demonetized, but I will do. Cartman taking a shit, I guess. You know, it's funny because my name is Eric. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. I can already sense it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't like this already. He's gonna have his little fist kind of balled up. I guess we'll make him fatter than he usually is, for the heck of it. My word. What is this depravity? I cannot do it with y'all anymore. What is this? So I guess he's on an oversized toilet or something. There's a little toilet knob. Doesn't he have like a line? There we go. Yeah, there he is. Of course it smells bad. No, I'm not drawing Skibidi Toilet. Yeah, well, there you go, Travis. It's not my best drawing, but it's there. I could probably, if I had a, picture of Cartman, it would probably look better. His style is peculiar. Thank you, Mickey. It is a little strange. I just tend to do whatever I want. I'm not drawing Skibidi Toilet, whoever's saying that. You're dumb. No, you're not dumb, but, I'm not doing that. Oh, no. You're going to spam that, aren't you? Well, no, I'm drawing Creature from the Black Lagoon now. And you know what? For the sake of consistency, I think I'll draw it really dumpy looking. Great, thanks. I missed Cartman had to go to the toilet. Oh, yeah, here's Cartman. There he is. You're not dumb, you're super dumb. You are right. Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that, guys. That it's probably the worst drawing I've ever done. I mean, out of all of these characters. I wish it would focus. I don't know. Let me get my... Let me clean that up. Is it wrong that whenever someone pushes my hand when I'm drawing with a marker, then they scribble all over the work, I barely stop myself from yelling at them? No, it's not entirely wrong, but I would not take out anger on unsuspecting visitors. Draw Billy from Saw. Hi, Vincent. Welcome back. Vincent, were you the one that said you couldn't understand anything I was saying before? I don't know. How do fish eyes look? Fish eyes kind of look like that, right? Right, those are goat eyes. Hello, Gamer Firewolf. How are you? This art style is amazing. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you for saying that because I work with squares where I have to color in each and every square, so it's very annoying when someone does that. Totally get that. What character are you trying to draw for today? Hey, Gamer Firewolf, welcome to the chat. I'm drawing, I guess it's my own take on the creature from the Black Lagoon right now. Let me draw some more gills in. You see his little fish scale thing going on. Please do Skibbity John Pork Make Sigma version. Absolutely not. Draw something you made up, please. Well, I will try that in a second, Travis. Draw Ash versus... Okay, well, alright, folks, well, I have a lot of... I don't know Ash, Evil Dead, very well. The most I've done with Evil Dead is I've seen the kill count for it, if y'all are fans of the kill count. I used to watch it a lot, but, you know, I haven't been too into horror movies lately. Oh, this might be the... Said the fish man, this might be the fish woman. I don't know where this is going. Alright, Chad, how do we feel about that? For the creature from the Black Lagoon. Maybe he needs some little inside teeth there. Thing there. Thing there. Oh, wow. Can you make Korra from The Legend of Korra? Thank you, Vincent. Not too bad. Thank you, Craig. I feel like something's missing, though. What do you think? I feel like something's missing. Maybe there's a little line running up there. Make it a little bit more even. Something like that. Maybe webbed hands. Let's make the fingers a bit longer and web them. There we go. Look at that. Ain't that something? Whoa, I have like 34 viewers now. Well, this is unexpected. So we'll do creature. Okay, let me catch up on y'all's chat real fast. I'm going to sleep. Buenas noches. Thanks for joining us, Mickey. Please draw a donut that has a ball sack. Okay, now I'm not going to do that. Yo, do what Sigma voice? Oh, Travis wants me to do a donut with a ball sack too. Wow, this just dropped 5 viewers. Draw Ash versus Evil Dead. Mr. Spider-Man, I'm not sure how to draw that. I haven't seen Ash versus Evil Dead yet. It's on my watch list though. Korra from Legend of Korra. What is that? Hold on. Korra, Legend of Korra, Korra, Legend of Korra. Here we are. Okay. It's not going to look very good. I don't like this rock. Just a donut with wings. Okay, you guys have done it. I'm drawing a donut with wings and a ball sack. But not so y'all can report me, okay? This video is not made for kids. It's not made for... Good grief. I'm ashamed of myself. Should we do bat wings or bird wings? Let me know. Chat. You've put this on me. Not happy about this. Thank you so much. You're the best YouTuber. Okay. All right, you. Robert, hold on. If people report, that's just sad. Well, I guess so. Do we say bat wings or do we say draw Ratman? Batman, but if he was scared of rats. I can draw the penguin, Travis. But first, I'm drawing your ballsack donut. Okay? Dinosaur wings. Well... sure. I guess pterodactyl kind of looking things. I guess their wings are kind of like that. I'm gonna totally regret this next part. This is gonna be very sad for me. This is gonna be forever on my YouTube channel, you realize. Add googly eyes. Okay. So I guess that is googly eyes now. Chat, should I really go through with this donut? I really feel like this might conk out my YouTube channel for good. The CIA is trying to been taking me down for a while. They know what I'm capable of. And chicken feet. Good grief. What is this monster? Homero, I'm not gonna draw, okay. We're gonna draw the line at races, okay? I might draw a donut with ball sacks, but chicken feet, yes, instead of ball sack. Okay. Oh, so we want to keep adding things to Mr. Donut, you say? Let's do it. Bring it on. Well, first he's going to be a little angry because I'm a little bit angry at Mr. Spider-Man for trying to make me draw racist caricatures. I don't know what your abuelo looks like. I'm sorry. All right, so what else do we add to Mr. Donut? We're going to add more to Mr. Donut. Maybe this wing is smaller than the other one. It's a strong wing. Like in Scary Movie. It's a strong wing. He needs removing from the chat. No. We're not going to do witch hunts here. But I will not pay attention. There. Okay, what do we add to Mr. Donut? A sword made of donut. All right. Well, he needs little hands if he's gonna need a sword. So we'll do this. I guess we make a little sword made of donut. Good grief. I think that one's an eclair at the handle. Maybe not so much a donut as it is an eclair. It's a skewered set of donuts. Maybe at the end is like little donut holes. There we go. Yeah, I don't know who the number 2 fan is, but it should be you, Travis, because you've been yapping. I mean that in the best way possible. It's cool. I'm breaking up with his girl bagel. What? He was a girlfriend and that's a bagel? Well, that's interesting. All right, so he has another hand. What are we going to do with this other hand? What is he going to be doing? So we have a winged evil dinosaur donut that may or may not have a ball sack. Wait, is that Sonic? Tyson the Wolf. That's a donut. That's not a bagel. Yeah, that is Sonic. That's Sonic and Eggman. They're making peaceful contact. Add her friend Pizza dancing in the back. On the other hand, he's signing the divorce papers. Okay, we'll give him a pen and quill. Like a quill. Where he's signing divorce papers. What is this? Moon and cloud behind him. Sure thing. Craig? Actually, what if the moon was the pizza? What if the moon was the pizza? Let's do that. I miss pizza. I used to be able to eat pizza without having allergic reactions, but turns out I'm allergic to wheat. It's a travesty. Here we go. There we go. That seems about right. Please add his crying children. That bagel looks devious. Thank you, Tyson. It is quite a devious donut. He's a little evil bagel, and he's his little, I guess, bagel donut hybrid children are crying. It looks like it's like an evil villain from Adventure Time. I could imagine this on Adventure Time or Smiling Friends. That would be interesting. Like a Smiling Friends bagel. Just an evil bagel. So obviously, his kids, he has 2 kids. They're not happy. They're very sad, actually. They're so sad that they're just standing still and drooping. Sad little bagels. Bagel donut hybrids. That'll be pretty nasty, a donut with everything seasoning. Do Tyson's request. Draw a churro as the protagonist. Add a human looking down at him with the grumblies. This human here is contemplating the meaning of life. Whoa, there's a lot of requests here. Make the churro as a protagonist. Thank you for subscribing, Banana Plays. It's on my... I don't do live streams very often, and the rest of my content tends to be my creative work, like my short films. A chicken wing flying in the back. So I guess there's a loose chicken wing up here somewhere. Just flying in the air. There's a little bone sticking out. Just flapping around. I don't know what this scene is, but it sure is interesting. What else? We need a churro. Well, I guess he does look like Mr. Bean. We'll give him some big ears. Let me search up what a churro looks like. It's been a while since I've had a churro. A churro. All right, I'll do a churro. We'll see how this turns out. It's gonna look like a VeggieTales character. We're gonna make him posing like he's doing a 3 a.m. video. Number 13, the bagel at 3 a.m. You wouldn't want to see a living incarnate bagel in your kitchen at 3 a.m., but that's exactly what it was doing. It was signing divorce papers while there was a chicken wing flapping in the background and his children were crying. Make Evil Churro have the ancient TV remote that changes the timeline. Okay, so I guess he's an evil protagonist and he has a third arm that holds the TV remote of time. Good grief. What is this? Add spaceship with gluten-free bread inside. Make green bean sitting at the rocket. Okay, so we'll make a spaceship, and there'll be a green bean in it, and it'll be the gluten-free rocket ship. We'll call it I don't know. Maybe it's not a rocket ship. It's a missile, and it's shooting. Uh-oh. I keep breaking my lead. I'm gonna have to move this. Okay. There's something under my... Hold on. Okay. So I guess we have a little green bean sitting there. And he's charging him. He's pointing at the bagel because the bagel cheated on his wife with his sister, and now he's angry. Now they're all signing divorce papers. Pretty much Shadow as Churro. He's both a hero and somewhat a villain. Oh, there's a green bean sitting in there. Draw an apocalyptic alien. I can draw an alien, but I can't draw a xenomorph. I can draw a classic alien. Like a real alien. What do you mean by apocalyptic alien, Charles Peterson? Please let me know about that. Can I draw an umbrella and a barfing cat? You should make an animated story about Mr. Donut and his family fighting evil Churro. Well, Mr. Donut, I think they're both pretty diabolical as is. and I'll consider that as an animated short or maybe a short story. Like a surrealist kind of piece. Draw Shrek kissing Mr. Donut. What's a Mad Max alien look like? Mad Max alien. I saw Mad Max on a hotel television once during an FBLA field trip. Oh, that's interesting. So they kind of have a weird thing going on. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. There's so much to do. What do we do? So I'm gonna have to draw a barfing Nyan cat and an alien and Shrek kissing Mr. Donut. So Nyan cat's gonna be up here somewhere. And barfing. Just a little Pop-Tart thing. Guess there's a bunch of little barf particles flying behind it. Hot take, I really don't like cats. I think they're okay. They're not the best. I'm a dog person. There we go. There's barfing Nyan cat up there. What is this turning into? We need Shrek there somehow. Please do more live streams adding stuff to one drawing. Everybody, let me know how that turns out. If you think that's a good idea or not. So Shrek. We'll do Shrek kissing. All right, that's a disembodied Shrek head, so we'll do that. Or maybe he has a little stick body. I'm the creator of Mr. Donut. When are you gonna live stream again? I'm the creator of Mr. Donut. I will try and live stream sometime later this week, maybe around this same time. Yeah, I'm interested. You should make these more soon. Wow, fantastic idea. You should draw a donut with a ball sack. Should Mr. Donut have a ball sack? All right. Should Mr. Donut have a ball sack? You guys said no earlier, but now I'm having second thoughts. Yes. Okay, that's one yes. Travis, no, make it a separate drawing. But he's a Mr. Donut. Okay. Well, we still need to add an alien, right? So where should the alien be? And what should it be? Give donuts children screaming lollipops. And let me know about the alien in the meantime. Alien in armor beside Churros. So we'll make a steampunk alien. In armor. So it'll just be completely bulked up. In the dopest armor. I've never said dope in my life. I don't know why I just said it now. Netherite armor. Alright, we have to make it steampunk somehow, so I guess there'll be like little steam devices on here. Just kind of letting steam loose. He's steampunk, right? There's a little steam thing there. Mona Lisa. I've never heard of that before. Had a Mona Lisa? Had a top hat on the alien. I'll add a top hat on the alien. There we go. Should have a little steam thing coming out of it too. How does that sound? Some steam stuff, right? Show Mr. Donut story. Mr. Donut attempts to redeem his life, being a man of a villain, to become a nice guy, while his old partners, Churro and Alien Man, tried to stop him. Oh, okay. So Churro and Alien Man are the evil folks. He's divorcing his old life as well as his wife. And his kids are sad because his wife was a part of the evil. And I guess his wife is somewhere not here because she died. Excuse me, but, you know. Someone wants me to add, Mr. Donut needs a pet dragon. All right, well, here, I'll draw, I don't know. I'll draw Falcor from the Neverending Story. There, that's his pet dragon. What Sigma said. Dragon said. So there are only evil leaders. Yes, you would be right. At a top hat, a dragon chasing chicken. Maybe there's a chicken over here, like a rubber chicken. What is that? I'll play that now. Let's see. There's a little rubber chicken over there. Low-key peak. Thank you. Thought I was an axolotl. That is Falcor from the Neverending Story. That's what we're going to do. Netherite armor, add dragon chasing chicken. Xenomorphs attacking the rocket. So I guess we'll have xenomorphs. Not very good at drawing them. They're going to dance like an Egyptian over to the rocket. You see that? They're dancing like Egyptians. Dance. What does that song go like? Walk like an Egyptian. Do 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 do. Walk like an Egyptian. That's Bengals, I think. Bye. I'm going to go eat dragon. Bye, Sigma Boy. Thanks for sticking around. You're welcome to any other live stream. Let's see. Add another right portal that's in the direction the rocket's going. Sure, Travis, I can do that. Never heard of a nether right portal, but I've heard of a nether portal. Used to play Minecraft a lot. Look like an Egyptian. Do, 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 do. They're doing little Egyptian dances towards the rocket ship. Give the donut a failed pattern mustache. Nether, okay, alright. Welcome back. Failed painter mustache. I am not giving I am not giving Mr. Donut a Hitler mustache. Alright, the ball sack I might have been able to work with, but I'm not giving him a Hitler mustache, guys. That's probably going to get me demonetized. Make a guy whose neck hurts. Okay, let me do the nether portal first. There, we'll do a little nether portal here for some reason. I don't know. I don't make the rules. You make the rules. I don't. There. I don't know. Maybe it's connected to the alien's head, like via a little spring or something. Triangle mustache. Here, I'll do a little wee mustache. It'll be like a Joseph Stalin. He's formerly communist, angry with his wife. He said his donuts are small. He said, "My donuts aren't small, they're slightly below average." How often do you live stream? I don't live stream. I live streamed 3 days in a row once, and that was the first time I ever live streamed. However, I'll be live streaming on and off. Probably around this time. Hit the notification bell if you want to know for sure. This is my next short film. Haha, Travis, I guess you saw my short films. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about writing. I've been thinking for a little bit about writing a surrealist short story. And this might be it. There might be an evil churro and donut, and they're the two opposing forces that control alternate dimension, where there are gluten-free rockets and steampunk alien armor and divorce papers. Add Morty, his Timbits. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah. Golly, I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I'm trying to think about how to set this so it's not. So this isn't in the way. There we go. I watch all the time. I'll put notifications on. Tomorrow I'll sit and watch your videos. Thank you for that, Craig. This isn't the same content at all by any means. The live streams on this channel are a personal feed, and actual video content is my professional stuff, I like to think. Make a comic where we can make the pages, and it's about Mr. Donut, because Mr. Donut is the main character of your channel now. So the Reaper isn't the main character of my channel anymore. By the way, the Reaper, first short film I've ever made, and that's a clay sculpture of him I did recently. I added some eyes and teeth to him today. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. He's the main character, but I guess Mr. Donut will be a secondary character. So I've been requested to make a Mr. Donut comic. So here's all we have so far. The samurai and the ninja and the thing and SpongeBob and the gang and so on, and Cartman taking a shit, and Eggman and Sonic making peace, Creature from Black Lagoon, and Mr. Donut's weird adventures. Sorry. Yeah, someone requested that a little bit back, Dory. Whatever you say. I just started. Whoop. I searched up a picture, and that was that. So, let me get a new piece of paper, and we'll start with that comic, okay? Start with that comic, and it'll be great. It'll be hugely fantastic. It'll be the hugest comic you've ever seen. It'll be the greatest comic. You won't believe how great it would be. All right. Hey, and I'll make 3 panels. And then we'll move on to something else, because I want to know what content you all want from me other than the drawing. Because I do like to speak face to face every once in a while. Thank you, Banana Plays. Here, I'll put this in my comic illustrations draft file, or just in my cartoons file. Actually, I need this as reference, don't I? So, we'll start. God pizza. Oh boy. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. Remember that, y'all. You don't need to worship a flying pizza or spaghetti monster in the sky, I promise. Italian food already gets enough attention as it is. Deserved attention, mind you. I love Italian. Alright, so this isn't going to be entirely perfect. Oh boy. I can already see the lines are a bit off. First, put Donut screaming at his children. Okay. First page, Mr. Donut tripped off a cliff. Okay, so we'll have him screaming at his children, then he'll trip off a cliff. Okay. This is getting really nutty really fast. So we'll do that, I guess. This is going to get really bad really fast. Undoubtedly, this will end with Mr. Donut somehow constipated on a toilet. Okay, so here we are. Mr. Donut is screaming at his children. He hasn't earned his wings yet. He has an evil mustache. Hold on a moment. I need better light. Here we go. This will do for a little bit. Can you all see that fine? Let me know if you can't see it very well. You can see it fine, okay. Your little hermit crabs. Where's this going? Yeah, if this is going to become big, revamp this as a cartoon. This is open source, just like SCP or something. Like, do whatever you want with it. Dog, what? I was thinking he falls off the cliff. That's when he starts fighting Churro like a dream. You're back. Welcome back. Hey, Lovejoy, how are you doing? Good grief. Well, guys, let me tell you a story. Lovejoy was one of my first viewers back when I started doing, live streams. And Lovejoy, I think you remember this. That's Yoko. Oh no. It's my sculpture of Yoko. Oh no. Let me get back to drawing. So here we have Mr. Donut. He's yelling at his children. Maybe his children push him off a cliff. What? He pursues art. Oh, we're going this route again. No, he's not going to become a failed art student. We're not doing that kind of mustache. See, he clearly gets shoved, as mentioned by that caption right there. I was just playing Minecraft, but then I rage baited because I died. I totally get that. All right, so how do we feel about this? The Adventures of Mr. Donut. Hold on, I have an idea. Here we go. Okay, so The Adventures of Mr. Donut and Friends. And the first panel is, I'm not going back to your mother. She's a filthy bagel. His kids shove him off a cliff. And now, oh boy, I have 22 people watching. What am I going to do with this? Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Thank you very much. I don't even know. Welcome to the chat. I'm just screwing around with these people. We're going to have to eventually get to this spot in the lore where Shrek is kissing his donut sword, and there's an evil churro that controls the timeline. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we'll get to that. What should be the next thing? What should happen to Mr. Donut next? Mr. Donut wakes up and doctors try to kill him, who are all Mr. Bean. Okay, Chad, I'm going to let you argue that out for a little bit. I'm going to start by framing the next panel. keep doing that. He wins money. No, Mr. Bean is a witch. Make up your minds. It's going to happen soon. It'll have to fit in this long panel here. So we'll have a long panel. We'll have a short panel. Then we'll have a tall panel. Good grief. Mr. Doe wakes up in an abandoned hospital and insects try to dissect him. It sounds like an alien abduction. I think we're okay. Well, we could do that. Your comics, your art looks so comic looking. Thank you, I don't even know. Him falling. That is a good point. He should be falling, shouldn't he? Sideways. So we'll draw him a little hyper-realistic, right? Okay. So he wakes up in an abandoned hospital. And what do you think about the insects being Churro's evil assistants? We'll figure that out. Oh, I don't even know. Goodbye. Have fun with your exams, okay? Spiders made out of fries. This H is bothering me. There we go. That looks good. It's just a panel that says thud. All right, we'll do that. So we're gonna have a hot dog doctor, right? And pencil draws so smoothly. Thank you. Well, thank the pencil, not me. Uh, hmm. Let's see. I'm going to be drawing something upside down for a second. Welcome back, Grant. How are you? Sorry, I've kind of gone silent, yo. Mad hot dog scientist. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll have like a little hot dog with goggles on. The Duncan thing should happen in chapter 2. Here, I'll take some notes. This is very ominous. He's holding an evil syringe. Add a creepy shadow. Done. Hey, wait, who said bye? Oh, bye, Sigma. Have a good one. I'm gonna go play Minecraft again. My friends are calling me, but I have a great day and night. Sorry for leaving so quick. No, you're good, Lovejoy. Thanks for sticking in. It's glad to see familiar faces. You're welcome to pop in anytime. Just make the hot dog. No, Travis. No, 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 no. That's wild, man. Ugh, great. Do a Cuphead comic. Happy Bear in Roblox. Who's back? Craig's back. Welcome back, Craig. Trying to catch up with things. I'm not too familiar with Cuphead. But we're doing a custom comic right now. Yeah, we're doing the mad scientist goggles that make the facial expressions. Good grief. Travis, good grief. Well, if you're gonna hold on a moment. Yeah, you're more than welcome to animate this if you're an animator. I'll check out your channel. I just screenshot the chat so I can check out your channel. Let me think about you. You do your own route. Make the real. No, you're good, man. I made a coffee as an assassin. We need a AA battery. And we need coffee. Well, I'll do that in a bit. Space Snail. Hello, Space Snail. Welcome to the chat. I like that. What if coffee was Mr. Donut's new love interest? I like that. Hold on, chat. Let me look at what you're saying. So it would countless times they eventually marry and have children. Okay, so coffee is love interest. I have that written down to the side. Wait, is chocolate glazed or pink with sprinkles? Pink with sprinkles is what we're doing. We're doing pink with sprinkles. Hi, Doomed Yacht. Diet. How are you doing? Like what Trav? Hey, Travis. You still around? He's gonna be pink with sprinkles is the idea. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Dude Diet. Travis, okay. He will be a veteran. Who will be a veteran? The donut? Interesting. Well, I've never thought of that before. You got a resurrection stone. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh, that's a stereotype banana. I would be surprised if Hot Dog created an entire replica of the Infinity Gauntlet. Maybe he's fake having PTSD, a true bad guy. Keep me in second place. Fades away. Okay, see you in a bit, Travis. Make that animation. It sounds exciting, man. I need this trademarked. I don't think I'm going to trademark this. I think this will be a thing for everybody. A universe that could be extended upon, much like the SCP thing. Yes, public domain. Do the needle injection, then that's how he gets bat wings. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, evil wiener. Okay, so I'll do the rest of this page, and then I'll call it a night, guys. I'll call it a night, unfortunately, because I have school tomorrow, and I want to pass my classes. Welcome back, Grant. Do you remember me and my drawings? Yes, I do, Grant. I have some of them right here. I should make a hot dog flavored donut in the lab so far. I will consider that, but here. I do have to settle down at some point tonight. I believe I have an audience member from the UK. What angles do your teeth go at? No, that's a joke. That's a joke. I mean, that was sincere love. Loki, this would be a great graphic novel. Damn books a million, gotta pay you a million for this. The story does need to be developed. We have a lot of ideas, thankfully, here. These are good ideas. I like this. This caught my attention, not gonna lie, what's going on here. I'm making a comic. Hey, actually, we're gonna pause right now and we're gonna go through what we have for the comic so far. So these are the Adventures of Mr. Donut and Friends, right? Hold on, let me adjust it. The Adventures of Mr. Donut and Friends. I'm not going back to your mother. She's a filthy bagel. Let me get the dust off. I'm not going back to your mother. She's a filthy bagel. Shove. Ah. Thud. Ugh, where am I? You know where you are, the Mr. Donut? No. My evil laboratory. Ah! Evil wiener laboratory. Ah! He just kind of screams. And now we have a couple frames going here. Let's figure out how to do this. Okay, that'll balance. W comic. Thank you. We were expanding off of the drawings we did earlier here. Good grief. Gluten-free rockets, evil churros, and Mr. Donut with his divorce papers and crying children with screaming lollipops. I don't know what that's about. Haha, voices are perfect for each little guy. Thank you. All right, start with this. Is that Sonic? Yes, that's Sonic. That's Sonic and Eggman. They're making a truce there. They're doing that thing. Yes, this was our first request. This was the first drawing. 119. I'm gonna do that there. Just be safe. Beautiful. Yeah, I like to think so. All right, so we have when do I stream next? Listen, I don't stream very often, but when I stream next, we'll definitely be contributing to this. I always like to get ideas started with these. Whoop. Yes, we're gonna get the wings from the needle. All that to say, Grant, is I don't know when I'll stream next. I kind of do it intermittently whenever I want. Not to be rude or anything. It's just, I'm a little busy. But yeah, if you're interested, like and subscribe, put on notification, and that'll tell you next time I'm streaming. What happened to Mr. Donut? We will get to that in a second. Right now, I must draw the final frame for tonight. Then we'll move on to review the comic and sign off. Mr. Donut needs a mustache. I keep forgetting about that. Sorry, my hand's going to be in frame for a second. Okay. I'm watching you draw, and I've got Invasion of the Body Snatchers 79. Hey, that's a good movie. Even though I haven't seen it, it looks very good. Hot take idea. Evil sidekick that is pizza or even a taco. Evil sidekick pizza taco. Will that be for, pizza's the moon, so we'll cross out pizza, and it might be a taco for a hot dog there. Or it might be a chili dog. Or it might even be we were talking about insects earlier. Insects were supposed to dissect Mr. Donut, but we ended up settling on an evil hot dog scientist. Yeah, we're gonna stick with food. Okay, so no insects. Bug burrito. Ugh. But burrito's a good idea. Burrito. Tacos and burritos. Now, Mr. Donut gets his wings, right? Hold on. I think that's for tonight. Yeah, we're just signing off for tonight. I make my own comics like this, but with Banana Man and Burger Man. Oh boy. Hey Tyson the Wolf, thanks for sticking around. The chili dog would have been much dumber than the standard dog. You're right. See you around, man. Uh, Here, I'll write that down. Chili dog. Da-da-da. Do you like my request earlier? Yes, Grant. Thank you very much for your request. This is forever ingrained in my mind. I am horrified of that. Dude, I think I'm gonna draw you something and send it later. You do that, Bruz. Banana Man used to be a cartoon in the UK, I think in the 70s and 80s. Cool. This is what the Sonic's about. They were requesting things earlier and I was just drawing them. Uh, so that's that. And then it eventually got to a donut that was supposed to have a ball sack, but turned into just a flying donut. All right, here we go. Good grief, guys. All right, this is going to be it until next time. So here's the adventures of Mr. Donut. We'll do one-page comics with these. The Adventures of Mr. Donut and Friends. I'm not going back to your mother. She's a filthy bagel. Shove. Ah! Thud. Ugh, where am I? You know where you are, Mr. Donut? No. My evil laboratory. Ah, evil wiener laboratory. Ah, like she's screaming like a little girl, but I'm not going to do that because my roommates are trying to settle down. Stick. Oh no. Huh? Fly away, my child, before my rogue assistants come and get you. To be continued. All right, folks. How do we feel about that? Hold on. Oh, how do we feel about that? Is that good? Absolutely love it. The Adventures of Donut and Friends. Good. Everybody likes it. That's very good. I have an entire folder full of comics of my Banana and Burger Man story. Cool, man. I wish I had all that. Dog, I thought you were old and had a damn beard. No, I'm just 20. Cinema. Thank you. No, it is supposed to be good cinema. And now I have this horrifying, these horrifying concepts to hold on to. Look at this, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll do the back at some point. But for now, I'm going to label these as live stream, doodles, 1/19/2026. Live stream, doodles. Okay. What time do you go live if you do? Us time. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be going live. I'm not totally, I do live every once in a while, but not too very often. So my best recommendation is subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I hate to sound like a corny YouTuber, but I do mean that. Definitely will be waiting for the next stream. You're funny, man. Thank you. Thank you. Even though you just tuned in, feel free to look back at what else we did. It's funny, and I would love to hear your ideas. Hey, I might just stick around for a little bit. Let me get this light off. There we go. Better lighting, I think. Look at that. I think that's good. If y'all want to chat a little bit, you are not corny. Whoa, your voice is deep. Yeah, I kind of have a baby face, coupled with a deep voice, and that's my curse. But hopefully, at some point, the rest of me will match my voice, my drawings within a couple weeks. Within the week is what I'm thinking. Hopefully, it'll be later this week. I'll keep posted on my community page. In the meantime, hey, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to pee. I'll be right back, and y'all stick around if you want to stick around. Okay? Give me just a moment. How do you do this? Here we go. Hey Grant, we'll discuss your drawings in just a second. Hello, I'm back. Just looking at the chat. Hold on a moment. So I've been told I'm gonna put a pic of an idea on my post. Can you print it? Let me screenshot your tag real fast so I know exactly what I'm looking for. Yep, we'll do that. What else do we have? One. Pictures of donut gonna be looking. Yeah, I'm 20. Yeah, I thought he was 30. I don't know where you get that from. If it's from my voice or you're looking at my face. Two different things there. The voice, yeah. If you just saw my face, what age do you think I would be? Because I get told I have a baby face a lot, which, you know, teach their own. Hold on, let me search it up on my my laptop. I can do this on my laptop better. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 17, 18. Okay, it's not too bad. You would talk about, post an idea on my community post if you have access to a printer. Can you please print it out? I can save it to my laptop. And at some point I will print it out. Watch YouTube. So I'll do that. There you are. I see your post. What is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, I like this. Here, I'll save it to my computer and I'll print it out just so we can have it. That's very nice. Thank you very much. You're about 18 to 19 Facebook voice. I thought you were going to say be an older guy. Yeah, I get that sometimes. Beautiful. Yes. I will try and get this figured out. All right. I have 4 notifications. I have subscribers. Nice. Lots of people doing and stuff. Craig's movie channel and other stuff. There's a Craig who does things. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. I want one. Give me cool. What is this? How long have you been doing this? Craig, I've been, not to be rude, but you said you would talk about my drawings when she got back. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Grant. Give me just a moment. How long have you been doing this? I've been doing this, I've been doing YouTube for a little bit, almost 3 years now. Live streams I've been doing a little bit differently. I've just kind of live streamed whenever I wanted to. And the live stream side of my channel is where I do, my personal things, and the actual posting side of my channel is where I do the professional things. Grant, your drawings. What about your drawings? You do drawings in real life? Are we talking about the drawings that we did tonight? What are we talking about? I'll let you respond on that. Let me look at that sketch a little bit more. What do we have here? Downloads. Unnamed PNG. What do you think of my requests for my drawings? Do you think they're good? Dude, it's awesome. Like, you got my brain thinking about things. If it weren't for Sonic and Eggman, this live stream wouldn't have started, and you wouldn't have gotten to Mr. Donut the way we did. And we wouldn't have had shitting Cartman either. I'm American. Nice to meet you, American. I'm also American and part German. You can be German as much as you want. If you ever want to watch a movie, I've got different folders with different decades and genres. Cool, Craig. What are the movies about? You're welcome, Grant. No, your ideas are cool, and I would love to hear some of your ideas for the donut comic when it continues. I'm not gonna say if it continues. Uh, I love shitting Cartman. Me too. German. We were talking about that earlier. Yes, we were. I can't get this. I saw this reel on Instagram, and I shouldn't be, watching reels on Instagram because, brain rot. But there's this reel on Instagram that goes like, "We are German. We have healthcare, and you have to have it. We are German. Why are you so patriotic when you could just be not? We are German." And it's like this 3D soy jack thing. It's very funny. I'm not fluent in German, by the way. Good. Uh, keep going up. Craig, what movies are these you're talking about? I've seen it before. You know what I'm talking about. Then it's a stupid reel, and I'm trying to cut reels out of my life because I don't need reels to think about things. Gosh, old Call of Duty zombies hitting right now with that voice. LOL. Huh? What? What do you mean by that? For damn real. Do I sound like a Call of Duty zombie? Is that what you're saying? I do not know. I don't play. I think I played Call of Duty once. That's the last time. The German guy. Hmm? On my YouTube channel, I look through YouTube for loads of different movies and then add them to my channel. Oh, so free movies. That's nice. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Huh? What are we talking about? Uh, the German guy. I'm gonna let you guys talk that out. Anyways, can I look at the ideas I post? Can Yes, I did look at the ideas I have here. I can flip the camera. So we have one. Gosh, I wish it would focus better. We have one frame where it looks like there's a jail cell where he escapes. Right? I don't know what he's saying there. I don't know what that is, but I see there's a. He's. Someone tells him he's crazy. Oh, I don't even know. Welcome back. We're going through Aximocha's ideas. So, funny dog meme. I like that. It's a blender. Ha ha. Oh no. A damn blender. So in the laboratory there's an evil blender. And there's a dog that tells Mr. Donut he's crazy. Well, I had no idea that there would be fan art of Mr. Donut this early. I will take this blender, but let me know how the dog fits in. Let me know how, because I understand what's going on up here. But what's going on down here? Let me figure out that. And I will have it. If you, Mocha, if you could tell me what's going on down here. I'll do the blender part, but I'm curious as to, does he fall into the blender? What happens? He's praying not to die. Oh, okay. And then he becomes a peaceful dog. When I get the time, I'm going to draw some sketches for Adventures with Donut. Whoop. Sorry, my screen went to sleep. Okay. Yeah, Banana Plays. I'd love to see that. You're more than welcome to tag my YouTube channel in the post so I can see it, because when you tag me in a post, I will see it. I can, instead of having to track down the channel later down on the line. His name is Richtifun from Call of Duty. Is that his voice? Do I sound like a German guy? We are German. We do not do these things. We are German. We are not patriotic, and we are lame and liberal. Lame and liberal don't have any correlation, by the way. I don't think. Oh, good grief, it's 1:40. Listen to his voice lines later. You'll laugh, I swear. Let me search it now, actually. Let's see. We say a Richtofen. Okay, here we go.
Your screams are so erotic. Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. I don't like that. Oh, isn't that strange? He's a German. He's a little German. He's a little German bratwurst, yeah. There's nothing wrong with being German. Not at all, yeah. Hi there, Eric, watching from Perth, Australia. Good to see you live, mate. Hey, man, how are you doing? I'm glad to be live, too. I've just been chatting, really. He's weird but funny. Yeah, I get that. Australian. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? It's an Australian in the chat. Chat, there's a wild Australian among us. What are we gonna do? I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna deport the Australian. It's gonna be a great deportation. We love the Australians, but they're eating the donuts. They're eating the German people, and it's very crazy. Two people just left because I started a Trump impression. That's life for you. Australians are chill. I agree totally. It's that Wudun guy, Wu Tang guy. Don't be. Australia doesn't exist. You're right. I've never seen it on any map. I've never seen Australia. Where is it? Doesn't exist. Well, is there anything that y'all want to chat about before I? Yes, we will build a story. So I have a blender idea that I'm going to use that Mocha gave me, and then Banana. I'm hoping something from you. It's probably because I'm 12. I still watch Bluey. Grow up. Here from Hawaii. Oh, welcome. Welcome from Hawaii. No, I think it's fun to still watch cartoons. You don't have to grow up from Bluey. Listen, I like Scooby Doo still. I like Scooby Doo, and I like King of the Hill's more teen and adult, but to each their own. Here from Illinois. I'm in Georgia right now. Well, Banana, here's what I want you to do. If you want, it's wholesome. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I think Bluey's supposed to be very nice. Banana, I've drawn some plenary right now in my sketchbook. You're in Alabama. That's cool. Alabama is Alabama. They're okay. Always watch cartoons. They're hilarious. I agree with you, Craig. I'm drawing right now, actually. Yeah. So, Banana, what you want to do is, if you want me to see that, make a community post on your YouTube and tag my channel name in that, like at Hide Behind Studios, and I'll be able to see your concepts for the or the donut comic. Yeah, there's crackheads here. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's a real shame. Supposedly, Mississippi is supposed to be Mississippi and Alabama are kind of a little messy. Actually watching a girls' cartoon show and it's for little baby kids. Don't feel bad. When I was like 9 or 8 or 7 or something, this is so bad. I watched a couple of episodes of My Little Pony and I didn't mind that. This is probably going to be blackmail for me when I run for president someday. All right, I'm going to head off and edit. I got a lot to do. Mocha, thank you for sticking around. It's up late, and y'all get some good rest, okay? Goodbye. Nice to meet you. Fancy Nancy. What do you mean by that, Grant? My eyeball. You're welcome. Thanks for the ideas. They were good ideas. Bye. 80s cartoons are the best. I agree with that, Craig. Here, I'm gonna make a truce with y'all. I'll go to bed at about 2 o'clock my time, which is 15 minutes away. So we have until now and then to do whatever. And I mean, quite literally, low key, you look like MT friend. Who's that? MT friend. No, tell me who that is. Oh, your friend. Okay. You meant my friend. Interesting. It's 6:45 here. That's right. You were in Illinois. I thought. You meant my. I understand. I've been told that a lot. Excuse me. Some people will look at me and they'll think like, "Oh, you look like this person I know." I had someone like stop me in a grocery store once and say, "Scott, is that you?" I was like 16 at the time, and I was like, "No." This woman thought I was like her adult friend or something. I'm really tall, so that doesn't help much. I have some needle nose pliers I've been using for my projects. It's probably good for, bending wires and stuff. This is one of my characters from my short films, The Reaper. It's a little clay sculpture I made of him. Whoa. What is that? It's a piece of clay that got loose. Pretty cool, right? You're from the UK. Okay. All right. Well, what's it like over there? Have you seen the Loch Ness Monster? Oh, dang it. That's funny. It was low-key scary. Never had that happen to me, but must be uncomfortable a little. Never had what happened? The Reaper? The Reaper is, he's a character of mine. You'll have to, I forgot what we were talking about. What else do I have? My handy dandy trusty dusty sculpting tool. This is the only tool I use to sculpt. I just use this in my fingers, and it works just fine. I'm watching YouTube on my TV, but also watching you on my device. Oh, well, don't overstimulate yourself, Grant. You want to be, you don't want to rot your brain out of your head. No, I've not been to Scotland before. Well, you're right there. Go do it. Go to Scotland. Go enrich your mind. I'm saying that even though I've never been, which is a travesty, but I've never been out of America. The farthest, I'll say this in a Hank Hill voice, the farthest west I've been is Texas, and the farthest north I've been is West Virginia. I'll tell you what, those are the best time of my life anyway. 6 hours is not bad of a drive if you want to see the Loch Ness Monster. Come on now, Craig. Put that right there. It's 6 hours away. No, I've not been to Scotland. Erase your mind. I will be saying that from now on. The farthest I've traveled is Florida. That's exciting. Florida is a great state, I think. I have a little statue of Yoko Ono I made for one of my watchers. It says Yoko Ono at the base. Someday I'll mail it to them. This idea. By driving, it took 16 hours. From where you are, it took 16 hours. Yeah, a trip to Florida, like to Orlando, Florida, if I remember correctly. No. Yes. No. If I wanted to go to Cape Canaveral, Florida, where they have the rocketry stuff from here, it would be about 3 hours. But from my house back at home, it would be more like 6 hours, or 5 hours and a half. It's because this isn't my home. This is the insane asylum I'm locked in because they're afraid of my psionic potential. No, I'm here for college. This is college here. I have class tomorrow, actually, and I need to set my alarm clock. Hold on real fast. I bet it was like National Lampoon's Vacation, traveling all that way. Yes. Oh, good grief. Yeah, for that trip. Yeah, Grant, your National Lampoon's Vacation. Funny movie. Christmas Vacation's funny. I watched that this year. Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is nice. It's my yellow. I don't know why. But today my lock screen has been turning yellow, which is a little strange. Christmas Vacation is my favorite movie. You like that movie? It is a good movie. It's a funny movie. You low dog, sliming, little monkey butt kissing, slime ball dwelling, sewer drinking. I bought the box set a few years ago of Christmas Vacation. Well, I'm gonna go draw that thing. I'm gonna let you go so you can sleep soon. Thank you, Brevivis. I'll see you soon. Have fun drawing, and if you want me to see it, you can make a post on your YouTube channel and tag me at Hide Behind Studio so I'll see it. A Lampoon's box set. Craig, I think that's something I need very desperately. I watch Christmas Vacation on Disney Plus. Brutus, LOL. Oh. Okay. Thanks, Brutus. I'll see you around, okay? I'm still gonna call you that. I'm still gonna call you What do they used to do? What does this do? I can make extra eyes. Oh, look, these are filters. How about I spend the stream just doing this? Your favorite Christmas movie is Gremlins. I like Gremlins a lot. I had a Gremlin phase, and I actually got one of the Trick or Treat Studios Gremlin puppets because I was obsessed. And it was in very good condition. It is a very good Christmas movie. I think that's one of my favorite Christmas movies, other than Batman Returns. It's so crazy to say. I like Muppets Christmas Carol. I like a couple of good Christmas movies. But we must not forget the meaning of the season. Jesus Christ. He's a good guy. Ginger attack. Bum, bum, bum. Now I'm hypnotizing you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Always smile. I don't like that at all. It does make me a little bit more Hispanic, though. I'm a goblin. I'm a mummy. I'm disgusted. I'm surprised. I'm luminous. Whatever that means. I'm reeded glass. Is that what that kind of glass is called? Reeded glass. Bluish hearts. Ooh, my lips are a lot more red. Now they're a lot more red. I'm underwater now. Now I'm in a dance party. Now I have cat eyes. Now I have a big head. As if I didn't already have a big enough head. Batman Returns is my joint favorite with Gremlins. Yeah. Chat, in your opinion, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Anything that has Christmas in it is... I can't take myself seriously. Anything that has a Christmas in it is probably a Christmas movie, in my opinion. Like a mention in Christmas, or it's set during Christmas. Kaleidoscope. Hello. Blue Retro. Ah. That's kind of cool. I like that. I did not realize I looked this ugly. We'll do no filter. See, that's what it looks like when I do that. Cartoon is fun. The cast was stacked in Batman Returns. Yes. Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken is my favorite of that movie. He's just Selena. You should understand these kinds of things here. I can't have you knowing this. It's not a good idea to have this information out. Craig, let me know what you think of Christopher Walken. He's a cult favorite of mine. Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed as Batman? Have you seen the new memes for 2026? No. I don't really do memes that much. I just kind of chill and do whatever I need to do. Thank you. Is that one Tang guy? Yeah, I like Christopher Walken. Right on. Right on. Do you do Christopher Walken? I do like to do a good Christopher Walken, and I could ramble on and on for hours in this voice. You know, it needs a little bit more cowbell. We like more cowbell. We need more cowbell. Michelle is mine iconic in that suit, but Walken is brilliant. James Bond, A View to Kill. I haven't seen that movie. Listen, the only two Christopher Walken movies I've ever seen, I've seen Christopher Walken in SNL. Okay, like that was my first introduction to him, and then like multiple skits, not just the cowbell skit. The cowbell skit's funny, and actually that entire skit is where I got the idea of the Reaper from, like 4 years ago now almost. And I've seen him in Batman Returns, and then there's another little movie that y'all might not know of called Communion that he was in. It's an alien movie, and it was very good. Yeah, I know him in The Dead Zoom. Oh yes. I have seen him in Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, I always forget that that is Christopher Walken in it. He goes, yeah, and then he dances around with his horse, and I mean his only lines in that movie are yeah, and then he just disappears. 28 weeks later or 20 years later. I have not seen either, but I do need to see 28 Days Later at some point. That's on my watching list. That's something to watch someday. You know, horror movies. I have a couple horror movies I need to watch. I need to watch Alien. I need to watch 28 Days Later. I need to watch Saw. But right now I'm kind of taking a break from horror movies. Communion is on YouTube somewhere. That's where I watched it last year. Craig, I watched it on YouTube as well, but I have it on Blu-ray now. I bought it on Blu-ray, realized I couldn't watch it with my disc player that connects to my laptop. Got depressed, ended up watching on YouTube. I read the book before I watched the movie. And let me tell you, I do fully believe that there's something strange going on in this world that we don't know fully about, or what it means. I'll let me know your opinion on that. But it's a good movie, very bizarre movie. Dead Zone or Sleepy Hollow. I do need to see the Dead Zone. I like King. I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break from King, and horror in general. Do you believe there's aliens out there? Grant, that's a great question, and yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're alone. And there's a lot of people who think a lot of different things about that. Some people think that they're aliens. Some people think that they're evil forces. You know, I want to believe that there's something good out there, and that we're not alone in that sense. And I think that a lot of strange things that are very real, according to a lot of even religious teachings, are out there, and they're definitely a part of uh, my life. Yeah, it is 2 a.m. my time. Just now, we are just too far apart to travel to the planets. Well, I think that the things that we see that we call aliens are, excuse me, partially interplanetary. They come from between planets. They're partially dimensional. They use dimensions as a way to travel from planets, or if they exist in a higher dimension, and that's how they're quote unquote extraterrestrial. They're not from our grounded realm, but they're from somewhere up above that, which is a strange concept. But yes, it is 2 a.m. my time. I will extend it 10 minutes if y'all want to chat about anything else. Could be. I agree. Very strange. I agree. I agree. Banana Plays, hey, you're back. Let me know. Here, I'm going to check my YouTube now, actually, to see if I have any notifications from. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, well, is there anything else y'all want to talk about in the meantime before I get going? What is this? Okay, that's from 5 years ago. I thought Meat Canyon had something new. Just a sec. Okay. Hey Jude, don't make it mad. Take a sad song and make it better. Does it tell you how many subscribers by doing this live? No, it doesn't. It just shows me how many people are on and how many people have liked the stream so far. How many subscribers do you have? I have 279 subscribers. Whoa. That means that I just gained a lot of subscribers by doing this stream in particular, because it was at, what, like 260 before? And that was it. Maybe is that, I forgot. I already forgot. Only one for me. I'm sorry, Grant. Yeah, like and subscribe, peeps. Yeah, it's 279. Well, I had to pull it up manually. I can't see it from here. Rocking and rolling, popping and weaving, Grant, don't worry. You'll get subscribers someday. You will be perfectly fine. What do we have? I will make some posts. I promise I will make some posts before I go live, so it'll be a bit easier to to keep track of when I'm coming on the screen. So keep that going. Yay! Yeah, yay indeed. These will be interesting. I'm gonna see how this continues. In terms of live streams, I'm just not too familiar. I don't know what gets me clicks or views or etc. I think I peaked at 30 something people earlier, maybe close to 37 people. I might be remembering that wrong. Hey, but I see y'all starting to log off. I think I'm going to go ahead and get going because it's late. I need to put my retainers in, take my contacts out, go to bed, you know. I do have less than 5 hours of sleep to work with now for the for the next day. So geez, I have to be up for a 9:30 class. Unless I can change it so I'm up at 8:30. I will get subscribers. Yes, Grant, you will get subscribers. See you later, man. Good to see you. Good to see you guys too. Thank you, Wu Tang guy. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, everybody else. Banana and good grief, it's just been you guys for a bit, right? And Brutus. I know Brutus is long gone, but thank you guys for tuning in. See y'all around. Stay safe. The internet's a messy place, but I hope to be a little bit more of a safe place for y'all. If you just want to hang out and draw and be friendly. I will get subscribers. I'm glad I stumbled on your channel. I'll definitely watch all your vids. Thank you, Craig. I hope you enjoy my short films. You know, they're a bit old, and I'm gonna be doing new short films soon. I'm not sure what idea it'll be. I think I might try to do a Bigfoot film at some point, but we'll see how it goes. So, guys, it has been good. It has been well. If you have anything to say, peace out. You're welcome to leave a comment on this actual video whenever it gets published. And I'll see you all around. Goodbye, and y'all sleep well, okay? Stay safe. And don't be tired and use your sleep schedule like me. Do 8:30. 8:30 is good. 8:30? There we go. All right. Good night, everybody.